Aries, front and center, friend. First of all, look, friend, look, you're gonna be the first to see. Talk to me, talk to me. Talk to me, friend, because I know they're tea, friend. I know they're tea. Thank you, because I know you said they were tea. What's going on, friend? So the fact that, let me just do the channel messages, okay? And keep this in mind. I don't know where that card came from, but it fell on here, and I think it's gonna help us get into the reading. But first of all, the fact that I feel like a brand new bitch right now. Okay, I just worked out. Well, let me run down. Okay, so first of all, I had so much energy running through my body. I did not have caffeine. I just had so much energy, and to the point where it almost paralyzed me. Like I felt paralyzed. Like you ever had so much energy, so many ideas, so many things that you could be doing, but it's like, you know? So I was like, okay, I gotta slow the energy down, but in a good way. But I have to feel like I'm actually not procrastinating. Like I have to get stuff done. So after I was going back and forth with myself, pacing, I was like, you know what, bitch, get your workout in, because you know, if you, whatever, regardless of what you do today, if you just edit and you don't do your workout, you know how it's gonna make you feel. So how about you just get that out the way, and kind of see where that takes you, okay, girl? Self-esteem got boosted, energy got boosted. I felt better. I felt like I could take one thing off the list, and I felt like I can attack my day. So I feel like when I said whoever is going to be the first sign that I do, which is you, Aries, I feel like that could be a message for y'all. If there's ever a moment during the month of August, or really the month ahead, because I know I'm doing y'all reading a little bit later, so you know, timeless, baby, timeless, just vibe with me. But if there's ever a moment where you start to feel a little bit less than, or just start questioning yourself, I'm telling you, a good movement of the body, dance, working out, something to get the heart pumping, the hair swinging, beads of sweat, like I'm seeing that, okay? That is gonna really take y'all to the next level. Also, some of y'all might not have Aquarius placements, but I just seen my birthday, 2/17, when I looked up, and it made me think some of you guys need to go watch Aquarius's reading. There could be a message in that reading for you. And I think they had one of the best readings. Last month was Capricorn, but Aquarius had it this month, okay? So there was that. Also, the song that kept coming through, it was like, and what it is, oh, what's up? Can I play it? Just keep in touch, in touch. Y'all remember that song? But then the dance that went with it, I can't remember what it's called. So someone here, you could dance. But you know what else I'm thinking of, friend? Because I'm seeing that dance. Y'all, I wish y'all could see me, but my legs and my knees are going in and out. So anytime I see that, you could be very energetic, or stay with me, one of y'all was about to crash out. I don't know if you did it or not, or if you just blocked somebody, but because I keep thinking of, ooh, like when he tells me, y'all ever see that meme? Stay with me. You know where it's a clown, and it's like when he tells me to stop playing with him, and then it's like the clown acting all crazy. I don't know, someone's gonna know what I'm talking about, but it gives me like go off energy. It gives me like, I'll snap, like I'll really get ballistic in this bitch if I have to, okay? Regardless of the fact, friend, somebody here could be healing from heartbreak. Let me see, how does Three of Swords apply to my Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, if it applies? Oh yeah, okay. So friend, you ain't fooling nobody, not this gnat. As soon as I start talking about this, here comes this gnat. Okay, this is the thing. Let me just get this out the way and then we'll start. The thing about this is, Aries, okay, so if you're in a relationship and you're happy, please move aside for the people real quick, friend. We'll get back to you. Move aside for the people that are single and trying to mingle. But I'm picking up on this energy of like, you could still be healing from a past connection, a love related connection. You could have went through a breakup. You and somebody could be on break. You could be heavily thinking about somebody that you're in no contact with. But with this Page of Cups energy, I'm almost feeling a vibe of like, fuck it. 4:44 on the clock. Fuck it. They're not answering me. They're not budging. They're not reciprocating, or maybe they're just acting a donkey ass. I don't know. there just feels to be like this energy of like, fuck it. I'm not going to sit here and say that I don't still feel for whoever the fuck. And like, I'm not still healing from that. But honey, it's time for me to, you know, it's time for mama. I'm literally seeing someone perk up their boobs. Ladies, you know, we lift the boobs up. I'm literally hearing it's time for mama to get out there, okay? It's time for Big Daddy to get out here, okay? The hoes is calling. So somebody here, you could be stepping out on the scene, or that could be something that you find to be of interest, okay? You want to step out on the scene. You want to meet new people. There's like this energy of like, I'm just tired of waiting, okay? Whether it be waiting for a specific person, or for others of you, if this is more like a platonic energy, there's just this level of I'm just tired of the meh energy, the ugh energy. Like, you could even feel a little bit lonely. There's just a vibe of I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to do some fun things. I'm about to maybe throw myself into a new activity. So I could be catching some of y'all where you're doing that. You're throwing yourself into a new environment, throwing yourself into new activities, trying to meet new people. You could have even recently met a new friend. I just bit my tongue. Someone could talk fast here, or you could have like a lisp, or I don't know, like something about your mouth. Like, there could be something abnormal about your mouth. And what I mean by that, because I just thought of Cardi B, you know how her tongue is like super fucking long. Like, you could have a super fucking long tongue. I don't know, like, why that's coming through. You also could have recently cut your hair. It's giving me refresh energy. Like, off rip, Aries, I feel like what is going to be happening for you, there's a lot of, I'm about to reinvent myself. And I feel like it's stemming, and what like was the catalyst for this was this heartbreak, okay? Was whatever happened with this Three of Swords situation, okay? It's a level of whether it's a person that did the Three of Swords in, okay? Or whether it's just an energy of like, I'm just tired of feeling ugly. I'm tired of feeling like I'm not living. I'm tired of not putting myself out there. I'm tired of beating myself up. This could also talk about you're in the process of really trying to forgive yourself, love on yourself, self-love. What does self-love look like for you? It could be a multitude of things. Okay, let me see. What's going on with my Aries sun, moon, rising, Venus right now currently? The Nine of Swords. What's making them anxious? Body is tea. Okay, Eight of Wands. Girl, that's what I was gonna say. Oh, see how they was trying to distract me? Yep, Two of Cups. Look at that, Two of Cups, Queen of Cups. You ain't fooling nobody. Okay, real quick, friend. When I saw that gnat, okay, when I saw that gnat, the first thing that I was thinking of, some of you guys are trying to move on, and there is a manipulative ass, I'm gonna say ex or person from your past that I feel like comes in and out. All right, I don't know if it's the father of your child, mother of your child, but there's a lot of like, when they come back around or when they do step in, it's like it causes confusion. Okay, you start to wonder, damn, am I making the right decision by trying to move on? It's something here, it makes you question yourself. It keeps you stiff. It keeps you almost paralyzed. I would be very cautious with this energy, because there's an energy here that I feel like, I'm not going to sit here and say they don't have feelings for you, but I don't like how they come in and manipulate the energy. It's like, it seems like right when you're about to make some progress elsewhere, whether it be talking to new people or, you know, just getting your groove back, okay? Here they come, muddying up the energy. I need y'all to be very careful about said person, okay? Let me just ask real quick. Let me ask who the fuck that is. Who is that person that I'm picking up on? Who is this person? Who are they? Yeah. Who's this Gemini Virgo? What type of energy do they be on? Like, how would my I was gonna say, how would my spiritual team? Okay, your spiritual team might not even like this person for real. But how would my Aries know who I'm talking about? Give me some characteristics. What's that? Oh, look at that, the South Node. How funny. Okay, so this is someone from your past. Okay, y'all have history, like I said. What else? Oh, the South Node again. Okay, so some of y'all already know who this is. For the South Node to keep coming up, this is someone from your past. This could also be someone like, okay, if you believe in the whole karmic or whatever, right? This could be a karmic, or this is someone that you have a lot of karma with. So it could almost seem very addictive, the cycle that you guys go into. All right, they pull you in. Give me more. Who is this person? Oh yeah, you got Gemini Virgo again. Okay, so This could be a Gemini, Virgo. All right. Sun, moon, rising. Yeah, because that keeps coming in. They could be a quick talker. I just heard, for some of you guys, they could be like a social media comedian, okay? 10-10. And what I mean by that, I don't mean like one of those comedians that get paid. Like, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about one of those where it's like, why is you always trying to make the hoes giggle on Facebook? Why are you doing that? Why are you always trying to do the most on IG? Why do I always see you in all these people likes? Right when I'm about to like shit, there you go. You know, it's something to do with social media. I feel like y'all might have had, like, you could have found something out about this person through social media, or that's where, yeah, this is giving me this person, either they cheated on you or, okay, well, yeah, either they cheated on you or there's something here, because everybody classifies cheating as different. You know, it's different. They did something, and the way you found out, it was through social media. Like, they did something on social media, okay? They did something on social media. No. That person right there, let me see what's going on with them. Let me, real quick, let's keep that right there. What do they need to know about this individual, this manipulative energy that I keep feeling coming in, this love interest? What's the tea? Uh-oh. Two of Wands. Look at this. And it's crazy how it hit my thumb. So we could look at this upright, or we could look at it in reverse. Regardless of the fact, you have the Two of Wands and you have the Seven of Pentacles. See, this is someone that you're in this cycle with. Some of you guys, this could be the person that you're waiting on. What you need to know about them is this person is very scared of you stepping out there, looking all good, looking all sexy with this Queen of Wands. See, they know you. Okay, this person knows the type of pull you have, and they might even know more than you do. I don't want to say they know more about you than you, okay? But it almost feels like if they bring some type of insecurity, there's like a vibe of maybe some of you guys could feel insecure, 12-12, due to this person's behavior in some way, shape, or form. Not that I'm trying to put all the blame on them, but you get what I'm saying, just to keep the, you know, the story flowing. But it's like, meanwhile, this person knows you're bad as fuck, sexy as fuck, handsome as fuck. They know you have quite a bit to offer. They know the sex is good. And they know you know how to flirt. I don't know why that's coming through. There is this fear of you bringing this Queen of Wands energy that you have and mingling with other people with this Three of Cups, okay? And that's what I need you to know. If this person comes in, whatever they be doing, it's sneaky. And it's to try to keep you stuck on them with the Two of Wands. I feel like this person, when they come around, I'm telling you, you had it all together. You knew exactly how you was about to move. You knew exactly what you was about to do. And then boom, they come around and now you backpedaling. Now you re-questioning the steps. Now you trying to fit them into the plan. Then what do? They ghost again. Or they leave again. They fuck up again. And then you're back on that 1-2-1-2 where you're like, oh, fuck them. You know, I'm about to level up. You know, I'm about to just co-parent, whatever it is, you know, but we're gonna have boundaries. But then boom, here they come back again. It's like there's a lot of like derailing. I just heard the healing process, or just, I'm telling you, friend, you gotta watch this person. They know exactly what they're doing. It's coming from a place of fear. But that's my thing. If you're gonna do all this, why you not, like, why can't you get right? So what's the truth about this person? The Seven of Wands, Four of Cups, and the Strength card. This is the thing, friend, and I'm going to leave it alone after this. What you need to know about this person and what you might not be seeing is, I don't want to talk about him like this, because some of you guys, it is the father of your child. This is giving bum energy. I was about to say, some of you guys need to know that they're bum. Okay, like they have bum energy. Like there is a lackluster energy. I just want to ask you, does this person have anything going on for themselves? Do they have a job? Do they have ambition? Do they have goals? It's like, why do you have so much time to party, drink, be flashy? But it's like, what are you doing? Like, what are you genuinely doing as a grown-ass adult to progress yourself? Like, I'm literally seeing that here. This person likes to keep up. It's almost like keep up with the Joneses, okay? This person could have cried to you. Like, you know the real them. I just heard, we know the real you, okay? Oh my gosh, whose song was that? Was that Daisha Doll? I can't even think right now. This person could also struggle with some type of addiction. This is what I was going to say though. The reason why this person has not changed and why they're not consistent in the change, and I'm just going to be very honest with you, is because they don't see nothing wrong with what they're doing. They don't see the need to change because you're going to take them back. That's how they feel. I'm not saying that it's like that, but like, why would they need to change? This person doesn't feel like they need to change. Okay? Because, oh my gosh, this is one of those people, like, if we were to put them under a microscope, like, they give bum energy, but I bet you money they probably are super sexy, super fine. They know how to finesse. This person knows how to finesse. But I'm telling you, what you need to know is they have to have the willpower to want to really change some of these behaviors. But because there's always an outlet, there's always a hoe to pick them up. Okay, whether it's a man, a female, there's always someone to take them in. Okay, give them the bosom to suck on. Okay, there's always someone kind of catching them when they fall, or they always have someone like to lean on. I don't know if they keep like a couple, and I know this might be hard to hear, friend, but this is all I'm gonna say. This person right now is not in a place where they're having this major shift in their mind to change, because they don't feel like they need to. Things have been working regularly, and if it doesn't work with you, it'll work with someone else. And then if that doesn't work, they feel like they can come back. They bounce around. Okay, this feels like someone who likes to bounce around. Okay, I'm so sorry about that. Whew. Yeah, okay, that was a lot. Somebody needs to know that though, friend. So let's see what else is going on with August. My bad. Yes, Aquarius. Okay, you could be networking and meeting new people, and I feel like as you should, okay? Especially if you resonate with this energy, there is this vibe of it is time for you to get out there, meet new people, do the things that you love, and really, like, there's a lot of like finding what aligns with your healing process. Okay, I feel like when you remove the noise, okay, the clutter, and that could be, you know, people, places, things, okay, people, the clutter, there's a level of like you recognizing like, oh shit, like, it's like when they leave, I feel like you recognize like, oh, I'm her or I'm him, like your confidence. I'm telling you, there's something in your environment that I feel like could be stagnating the energy, and I feel like it has to do with this love interest. Regardless of the fact, I'm feeling a very sensual vibe off of you. I'm feeling a lot of first house energy. I'm not gonna lie, friend, you might have even met somebody new. Okay, that could be in the works. I'm not gonna lie, there could be, I see really good energy around you meeting new people, and that could be with this Two of Cups, a love interest, or it could be something platonic. But there is really good energy around you meeting new people. 1818, okay, like-minded people, people that align with where you're at currently. I almost want to say with where you're going, but I'm not really sure. But there's something here. Let's see. What can you tell me about August? What do they need to know about August? Or actually, tell me about these new friendships and new networking opportunities for Aries. The Knight of Swords. Okay, if you're in the communications, this could be an air sign. The conversation is going to be dope, okay? I feel like you and this person, like, they seem to be very witty. You could also be very witty. Like, they're going to be able to keep up with your pace. It's also something here about your humor. Like, maybe you have dark humor, or there's some type of commonality, okay? This person could have also had a real fucked up ex type of situation. They could have even had a same sex, like, they could be same sex, but it's almost like you guys, I don't want to say you're going to trauma bond, but there's like a certain dialogue that you guys are going to have. And it's almost like, I hate to say it like this, but it's almost like trashing your exes. It could even be trashing men, trashing women, whatever it is. It doesn't feel super toxic. It just feels like There's a commonality here, but it doesn't feel like trauma bonding. However, that could happen. So just be careful of that. But no, this just feels like two people that just vibe. And I'm hearing like, yeah, girl, you could even meet this person while drinking, like maybe y'all at the club, and it's like, yeah, girl, I just broke up with my man, like, fuck these niggas. Or like, they like, fuck these niggas. You're like, yeah, girl, fuck these niggas. And they're like, yeah, bitch. I don't know. Like, there's just some type of common, I don't know. Or just the history. Like, once you guys start to talk, you'll start to be like, oh, wow, they also went through something similar as me. Like, they could also be healing from something. Who is this person that they're going to be meeting? Wow, look at this. The Three of Swords. Yep, the Hermit, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Moon card. You see what I'm saying? Whoever this is, they understand you. They understand that heartbreak. Whatever that heartbreak is, I don't know if it's related to love, or if it's related to self-confidence, or if it's related to whatever the case may be. Okay, it just gives Three of Swords energy. It gives hurt, it gives grief, it gives loss. This is someone who has recovered. Okay, so there could be two people, because I'm also getting this energy of this person is very strong. They have a backbone, very good dialogue. Okay, they do not play, very loyal. They do not play about their friends and the people that they care about. They could also be very sexy, maybe a little moody, but they're powerful. They could even be new to the city, or they could be new to a job, or they could have just bought a house. Like, these are some things about them. Like, if they end up talking to you about these things, like, that's how you'll know. But you see that they have a fuck this, fuck that attitude. Like, this is giving me real raw, like, bad bitch energy, bad ninja energy. But regardless of the fact, they have overcame what you've been through or what you're currently going through right now. Whatever the severity is, whatever the intensity is, this is someone who will help uplift you. This is someone who will help you get your confidence back. This is like bad bitch, bad ninja energy. Very good self-esteem, very good, like, I feel like they're naturally in tune with their emotions. They could be a mother, all right? They could have a very good job, but they might even be a little older than you, depending on how old you are. But I feel like, I ain't gonna lie, friend, they might even trigger some reflecting from you. Okay, the conversations will be deep. They might be a little triggering, but there's going to be a lot of healing here. I feel that with this. Okay, but let me pause this. I don't want to rush this. My camera's dying. Give me 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I didn't want to rush that. This person could be introverted. I don't know, there's something very similar about you guys in regards to how you view people. Like, it's funny though, because whoever this person is, I don't think they vibe with a lot of people. Like, they're very exclusive with their energy. You might not know that up front, but as you get to know them, if you decide to keep this person in your life, you know, for whoever this resonates with, they're very exclusive. Okay, they could be very free sexually too. Like, you know, there's something very free spirited, like, I don't give a fuck, femme fatale type of energy. Very intuitive, very smart. They could have a college degree. Yes. So let me see. Outside of that though, let's get back to you, friend. What lessons is Aries supposed to be learning right now? What lesson is Aries learning right now? What lesson? It's a new dawn. It's a new day. You see that, friend? A new dawn. Okay, I'm sorry. It says new day. Number 11. Okay, that new energy. And then we also have the number 21. Sacred space. This gives me a lot of, like, seeing, like, being optimistic about what's ahead. Okay, so these are the lessons that I feel like you're learning. It might not be coming out as rainbow and sprinkly as I'm describing it. Like, this shit might be really uncomfortable, but I feel like what your spiritual team is trying to, you know, basically relay to you is like, one, you are worthy of creating a sacred space for yourself, a sacred community for yourself. And if there's certain people that don't align with that safe space or how that looks, it is okay to block them out. It's okay to have boundaries. It's okay to take time for yourself. Also, there's a lesson here around, don't look at that ending as the end all and that's it. No, that ending just made space for all this new blank canvas energy. This is a blank canvas. 2 to 2 on the clock. And I know that can be intimidating because I'm thinking of like SpongeBob with the. Remember when he was writing the and it took so fucking long? And I know it could be intimidating to start over, start fresh, meet new people, but there's also an excitement there. They want you to lean into that excitement. Lean into almost like I hate to say it, but be thankful for that ending, okay? For that disruption with that 3 of Swords. Be thankful for whatever that was, because I feel like whatever that was, it was a catalyst for you to be like, hold the fuck up. Let me look around. Let me do a quick audit. Okay, you could also be called to Gemini's reading. Let me see what's aligning, what around me. It's almost like I'm seeing somebody's eyes closed. Like maybe you've been so busy that, you know, you hadn't had time to look around, but it's almost like I'm seeing somebody's eyes finally open, or like they're just taking the cast off, the mask off, and they're looking and they're like, wait a minute, that's out of place. How did that person get here? Why is that person still here? Hold on, wait a minute. You know, there's a whole lot of that. So there's gonna be a lot of reinventing yourself, okay? Recognizing that this is not the end, this is just the beginning. 10:10 on the clock. All right, 333 as well. What is going on? Okay, sorry, I'm looking at my phone and over here. But what I want to do, I want to spend some time reading from the book. So tap in, friend. Number 11. A new day enables us to see in a brand new light. We can see more clearly once the shadows of fear and doubt are brushed away by the light of creation. Once the initial shock of discovering the duality in a situation has worn off, you can find comfort that there truly is no bad or good. It just is. When this is realized, the possibilities for the outcome of a situation become endless. This card also advises to wait. Everything regarding this situation has yet to unfold. And I felt that. I did feel that in the beginning about like, there could be something that is out of your control that could be affecting your emotions. And they're saying like, before you become reactive or do XYZ and get all, you know, pause for a second. Just pause, friend. And be thankful for the pause, all right? But I also feel like they're asking for you to look at something from a different perspective, okay? Because if you were caught up in a cycle where someone wasn't treating you correctly and they wanted to ghost this one final time, and you're like, you know what, bitch? Thank you, okay? Thank you, because now I can go over here. Now I can find who I am without you. Now I can start fresh. There's like a level of like, be thankful for this and look at this as an opportunity for you to hit the ground running with this Queen of Cups, okay? That's giving red bottom, like no telling how is she even doing that. There's like this, I don't know, you guys could have attached yourself to some type of outcome, and that outcome could have been, I don't know, marrying a certain person, being with a certain person, or whatever. It could just be an outcome in life. Something got disrupted, something feels like it's lost, you're grieving it. And this could even be like, I don't know, somebody could have even experienced a death around them. There's a level of, from this point, okay, of loving yourself and, you know, really tapping in, like this is a great opportunity for you to re-find yourself. Like I'm seeing somebody almost feel like, I don't want to say dead, but like I'm seeing someone be buried. So you could see like that as the anxiety. I'm seeing all the dirt. I'm seeing all of that. And then I'm almost looking at it as, you can look at that as, hold up, Fred, there's a lot coming down. You can see this because I'm seeing somebody in the ground and the dirt is just being thrown on them. You know, like if they're at like a funeral or whatever, it's just being thrown on them. And they could be scared about that, or you could sit there, be like, yes, throw the dirt on me, because you already know that you're the seed. You got to remember that you are the seed. So when they throw dirt on you, it's like, thank you, thank you, thank you for that. That's just going to help nourish me. Okay, that's going to help me grow. That's going to help me thrive. Thank you for that. And now I'm about to see exactly who I am. I'm no longer just a seed. Now I can really grow. Okay, this is growing pains. Now I can really grow. And when that flower grows, okay, like we don't think twice that that flower was this little seed or this little figment of our imagination. No, it's the flower. Okay, the acorn to the great oak. Like there's just this vibe of like really using this time to find you again. Okay, to feel sexy, to tap in with your intuition, to tap in with your creative projects, to show yourself love, to be around people that love you, okay, to really build that type of community for yourself. Because you can decide to live a certain way right now. You can say, you know what, this is who I want to be, or you know what, this is how I want to live. This is the type of lifestyle I want, okay? And I'm seeing a lot of like loving, good energy around you. Now, we did pick up on that gnat, but I'm just vibing with that. I see a lot of help coming around you. I see a lot of, there's something with that Queen of Cups. Let me just ask. Tell me more about this Queen of Cups, because it's like heavy, yo. Yes, 10 of Pentacles, friend. I ain't gonna lie. Somebody definitely is looking at you. Who is crushing? Okay, either some of you guys might be in a relationship. Like that could be happening. And if you are in a relationship and things are going good, like I'm just seeing this real big energy around you guys deepening the connection. So somebody might be getting proposed to, okay? Someone could also be just strengthening the bond with their partner. There could be more sex coming through. I just keep getting this gnat ass energy. So if you are in a relationship, I feel like there's just been this ex that just is just ugh. Or like maybe it's the father of your child. I don't know, but it's like you're trying to move on. I don't know. But if that is the case, and you're like, no, I'm already in a really good relationship, whatever the case may be. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie, friend. I just see you adding to your network. Okay? I'm seeing, look at the money is good. That Queen of Cups energy. This is someone feeling confident. You could even be making money by way of your assets, literally, okay? Whoever has like an intuitive business or something like very spiritual, or like you work with a lot of females or aesthetics, or you could be a therapist, a nurse. You could also be like just a healer, okay? Honey, the quaint is cointing. It's cointing, friend. It's cointing, okay? But regardless, outside of that, friend, I ain't gonna lie. Somebody's getting proposed to. And if it's not proposed to, I feel like you guys are going to be asked out. There is love energy here. Somebody is definitely looking at you and they want you, okay? Because I just seen the Hierophant and the Knight of Cups. Oh, yeah. They might even want to go on a little trip, a little rendezvous. Is that what rendezvous means, a trip? I don't know. It just felt like it went with that moment, all right? It went with it. But let me read 21 Sacred Space. Dang, not the new love. Ah, that's funny. Okay. Sacred space, tap in, friend. It says, find a spot in your home or office that you can access easily. Create a sacred spot just for you. This will be a place for you alone. If space is at a premium, then a shelf or a corner will do. Put here only those items that hold a significant meaning to you and touch you on a deep, personal level. That's what I see y'all really focusing on. You're like, I want something deep and personal, okay? I want something enriching. I want something mature. I'm tired of the little boy, little girl energy. And that could be in love, but that could just also be period, with others, with yourself. You're like, I'm ready to boss up and I'm ready for my life to reflect that, okay? So you could even be integrating like healthier habits. You could be reading more. You could be looking at ways to just develop as a person, okay? You could be tapping in with your spiritual practices. Somebody here could be taking etiquette classes, or you could be taking some type of class that like allows you to be sexy and feel really tapped in with your femininity, okay? So someone could be painting, you could be doing something very artsy. I also was seeing pole dancing. I don't know why I was seeing that. I don't know why this just came through, friend. A Zumba class. There could be like a, like if you feel called and it comes up, join that class, okay? Whether it's a Pilates class, it's something here, and I feel like there's a lot of women there. It's not to say that men won't be there, but it feels like there's a lot of women, especially if you're looking for friends and maybe you're not like really good at socializing. I don't know, that might be a good point, like a good starting point. Maybe you join a gym or a fitness class, or it just feels like it's a class, a spinning class. But I'm seeing like a lot of women and maybe like a few men. So that's why, I don't know, I'm thinking like Pilates. It's something that has to do with you moving your body and like sweating, okay? Anyway, examples are photos of loved ones, rocks, feathers, shells. Place a candle, even if it cannot be lit. This signifies the element of fire and represents the flame of a creator's love for you. The fire of creation or purification. Perhaps fire means something entirely different to you. Use this space to go to daily, even if it is just for a few moments, to ground and calm yourself. Working this into your daily routine will bring you to a place of greater understanding. So I feel like that's also a lesson you're learning. there's like this vibe of like, damn, like I can't do that no more. Like, you know how when you get older and you're like, damn, like I really got to start watching what I eat, or damn, I really got to start stretching. Like I can't just go into the workout without stretching. I really got to do a cool down. There's something here that you've recognized with where you're at age wise, where you're at in life. You're just like, this has to change. I need this. I need more of that. I have to start putting that into my routine. I have to change or alter my routine. And that is a lesson that I feel like you're learning. You're learning that things cannot stay the same. Okay. You got to switch it up. You got to change the routine. You got to add in some more time for self-care and self-love. Okay. And you know, we just throw that word around, but what I mean by that, practical ways, let me see. What are some practical ways for self-care? Everybody's self-care looks different, but let's just see practical ways that Aries can have self-care. King of Cups. Okay, this could be indulging once in a while. Fucking once in a while. There's like a certain like primal energy that I'm picking up on from you. So maybe you do want to be more mature, but there's just that little, like maybe you do like to party. Maybe you do like to do sporadic things, travel. Like it feels like it's something here that gets the adrenaline rushing, okay? Add that up in there. Add that up in there. Others of you, you could like to learn new things. You could like to, there's something very sporadic here. Picking up a new hobby, I'm telling y'all, that might be really good for your confidence as well. I don't know why I keep picking up on that. Like starting a new hobby, going to a new class, workout class. Something that you love or have always been interested in. And then like signing up and doing it. It's very sporadic. Six of Swords, like finally doing it. Okay, that is going to really help y'all and uplift y'all. Okay, so let me see. What else is going to be happening the month ahead? What themes are going to be coming through for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus the month ahead? Scattered. We have shadows. Yeah. That gives me that Nine of Swords energy. Abundance. Yep. And we don't got to go into this. I already told y'all kind of what I feel was coming through as advice for you guys to combat that shadowy energy that's going to come in. There could just be some shadow work, you know, some healing still going on. You know, it's never ending. But I also feel like there's going to be some shit from the shadows trying to come back up, whether it's through the mind or just like that little energy that I was picking up on. And that's scattered, like I said. If you're ever feeling scattered, if you're ever feeling low or just, I'm telling you, friend, a good workout will do wonders. It'll do wonders. It'll do wonders. It'll do wonders. So what is her, ooh, I don't know why I just said what is her advice. So what is her advice? Look at that abundance. Woo, the coin is cointing the month ahead, okay? What is their advice for the best outcome that aligns with their higher self, who I know wants to see them in a good place, okay? What is their advice for the month ahead? Ooh, look at this. That's funny. There's some synchronicities here. We have movement into balance. Bottom of the deck, 24 ascension and divine timing, okay? Don't force anything, friend, especially the things that you can't control. They want to go over there and do that, let them go. This is a perfect time for you to focus on yourself and really focus on yourself, like really do it. So let me read this to you. Oh, Nana. Ooh, what's my name? Somebody here is going to be changing their hair. Like, I don't know, you might be adding some color, some red or something. It says the sun balances the moon just as the earth, the water, and the sky remain in precious balance. So you are moving, hold up really quick. That was weird. The sun balances the moon just as the earth, the water, and the sky remain in precious balance. That is so weird. Why'd they write that like that? Anyway, so you are moving from unbalanced ideas and lifestyles into a more balanced way of being. A situation may call for some tweaking to adjust it into a balanced mode. Look at the energy and emotions you are putting out into the universe, your world, your relationships, or goals. Balance that with the energy you are allowing yourself to receive. The body inherently tries to maintain a state of balance. So do our souls. If you are not receiving enough, you may be unconsciously giving more to restore a perceived balanced state. Step out of the automatic response and listen to your guides and your soul for what this situation truly warrants. And that's what I see happening. So I know, like, how I've been describing it, it might not seem like it's so uncomfortable, because it does. I do feel like for some of you guys it could be uncomfortable, but how else would they get you to be like, damn, that needs to change? You know you hard-headed, friend. You know you be needing a little bit of extra fire up under those ass cheeks. You know you do, the left and the right. So let's see a familiar message for my Aries, and then we'll end it there. The month ahead for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's their familiar message? Ooh, the crow, baby. That is somebody's totem. We love a good crow. Oh, somebody pissed your spiritual team off. There could be someone definitely getting some get back right now. You're very protected. I do feel that. Very protected. Let me look at this. Let me look at this. The crow. Okay, vibe with me, friends. Vibe with me. So the crow doth warn of battle cry. Black messengers soar through the darkest sky. Death, destruction, loss, and woe consumes the mind. Must let it go. I call upon the crow to assist me and harness this power, so mote it be. I'm going to read this whole thing. My macabre presence in itself declares that a battle has commenced. The primordial cry of deep wounding is consumed within the darkest of your emotions. As you sink into the despairing depths of the unknown. From deep within the abyss, I will lend you my spiritual sight to see beyond your limited vision as I bring a message from between the worlds. For it is the mystery and the magic of the old ways that beckon you when I soar into view. I am a harbinger of change and transformation, and having observed you for a while now, see, they've been watching you. They said, having observed you for a while now, I have come to reveal both the strength of your light and the deep magic that can be summoned from the darkness within. I almost feel like some of y'all have been, I'm telling y'all been teetering with a certain person, place, or thing, and it's like when you let it go and you know the shock wears off and you try to progress, you feel better. But then it comes back in. You know, it's familiar. You bring it back in. And then pay attention to the sensations. Because I'm almost picking up on, you've had a taste of just how, I don't want to say how great you could be, but it almost feels like you felt it. You felt the peace when you removed whatever that was. You felt it. Okay, you felt how things started to progress better. You felt how you started to change and how you know, there's something here. You felt it, friend. And I feel like when this right here says that, right here, let me go back to it. I am a harbinger of change and transformation, and having observed you for a while now, I have come to reveal both the strength of your light and the deep magic that can be summoned from the darkness within. So it's almost like I'm seeing your spiritual team, like they've been watching you kind of teeter, and I feel like you've been having little spurts of just seeing how strong you are, okay? Even if you stayed away from, let's say you're practicing abstinence or like you're trying to practice discipline. Yeah, you might not have reached the whole 10 days. Let's say you set a goal for 10 days not to eat sweets. I'm just using this as an example. Yeah, you might not have reached the whole 10 days, but you maybe the first time you did a good 2 days. Then you went back, you felt bad about it, then you let it go again. Now that time you went 4 days. Went back, you know. Then you go again. Now this time you went 7 days. I don't know. It seems like this last time was the last time. And they're like, okay, we've been watching you long enough. We've given you a little taste of what it could be like if you go this route. So now we're stepping in. Because something here feels like you're ready. They feel like you're ready. So anyway, I hope that didn't confuse nobody. If it did, my bad. So it says, as you learn to fly between the worlds, hurts of the past are released. So let go and allow the mighty span of my jet black wings to help you rise up. Feel the power and the expansion as you claim sovereignty over all. Sovereignty. This is coming back to center, okay? It says, time to reclaim your strength and power. Balance the light by embracing your shadow side. The crow highlights the path you are to take. A death or an ending of the old is imminent. Release the past and move on, okay? Now, for those of you that are like into the witchy stuff, I'm gonna just read this to you and then I'm gonna tell you my 2 cents. It says, crows are a magical bridge between the worlds and can be used to fly and spy. As a sign of mortality, the crow is often feared for its presence, for death is imminent when the crow appears. As a carrier of magic, mystery, and power, the crow is associated with the goddess of battle, the Morrigan, and can assist us in claiming our sovereignty. That's the thing. And it goes back. Remember I had pulled, I'm like, what are you not seeing about that person? And I seen the strength card. Look at that nag every time I bring them up. And I seen, there we go. Yeah, get out of here. And I seen the strength card, friend. And I seen the Four of Cups. They see this on you. Something, somebody, I swear they see it on you, and they're like low-key, whether it's intentionally or whether it's happening subconsciously through their own insecureness, okay, and their own lacklusterness, okay. It's like they're blocking you, or they're keeping you. And I don't want to give them all the, you know, all the credit, because people can only do what we allow them to do. But I just see a lot of, like, this is something that I feel like you struggle with, especially if it's a person, like, they exploit it. They start exploiting the energy. I just don't like it, because they're pitiful. I hate to say it, like, there's just a level of them seeing you as the strength energy, them seeing your strength, them seeing your change, and they're showing up as a Four of Cups. Exactly. Don't make no damn sense. I know I just seen y'all pause, look around, right to left. Exactly. For that don't make no damn sense. That doesn't even equate. Okay? Like, no. So I'm gonna pull y'all one more. I just feel like I gotta give y'all just a little bit of, just a boost, friend. Just a little boost. This is where I be fucking up doing too much. Okay, so let me see. One more for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Only one. I'm gonna take it one. What else do they need to know? Thank you. A lot of pink. Rose, rabbit. What dreams are in your heart? That could be another thing. You're tired of living for other people. You're ready to just follow your heart and really be like, boom. And that's why God is trying to remove all this clutter so you can really hear what your heart got to say. Some of y'all ain't been able to hear your heart beating and hear what it's saying, because there's too much of this other shit around you, okay? Trying to control the narrative. Done with that. Anyway, it says, what dreams are in your heart? Vast realms of new ideas are opening up, and abundance and blessings surround you. Yes. Go explore the possibilities that have captured your attention in your imagination. That is everything that I was talking about with that Queen of Cups. It's time to plant seeds of trust and prosperity. I offer the lesson to face your fears or remain stuck. Use nature, like I said, to sharpen your intuition, as now is the time you must jump into action and make your move. I'm telling you, bro. It's everything that I already talked about. You could really be healing your heart chakra. Look, rhodonite. Pick it up, friend. Find it. What else was I going to say about that? Yes, there's just this vibe of like, I just really feel like you guys are about to be going after it. And it's probably been a long time since you went after whatever this is, but you're going to be going after it. And they're behind you, friend. So do that shit, okay? So yes, Aries, that was yours, friend. Please let me know how it resonates, and I'll see you down below in the comments.